Hey, welcome everybody. Welcome to the Off the Rails, Off the Track Mondays. And we do have a guest. He's sitting there with his fingers in the air there.
Hey,
Oh
folks.
yeah, welcome Devin. I see we have M&M Rails in the chat. Of course, Chris Go Via Go Home, Stormy Sky Rail Productions. We had Anthony Dodge, the Model Train Outsider. I I know Dwight is here. And Jerry was here earlier. He was an early bird. Mark got the cookie. And now, so you know, my sidekick in crime, he's somewhere between Welland and Sarnia. He's in a truck or a car or something, trying to get back here. Hey, Serena, welcome. Kyle, welcome.
I see there, Boxcar Jerry and Kyle Stevens.
Yeah,
Dave.
Dave and Crooked River Eastern is here. Welcome, Dave. John is here. Split Rock Thomas is here.
You Split Rock.
Welcome, guys. So, Wigwag, why don't you tell the group that what you're working on while we chat a bit? Hey, Derek.
I'm still working on that Iron Rose Antique building. And I'm
Kevin,
glazing some windows. Or attempting to.
Rick's Railroads in the chat. Welcome, Rick. Wig Hands Workshop. Yeah. There's something else that popped in you guy hadn't seen before. In the backtrack. Kevin Beverly. Welcome, Kevin.
I love Mark's take on my name. Cracks me up every time what he comes up with.
Well, that's good.
Makes me laugh.
Heath is in the chat. Now I have to give a shout out to Heath, Humanity Junction. This guy was live all weekend at the train show in Springfield, Massachusetts. This guy did an awesome job. If you don't subscribe to Heath, you should kick on now. But he did an excellent job.
He sure did.
He showed us everything.
It was like we were there.
Yes, right. And Sean is in the chat. Welcome, Sean. Kyle Stevens, if I missed you. And Dave was down there too. He ran in with the guys down there too. Dave Crookware and Eastern. Dave Thurber. He was at Springfield.
Yep, I got to meet him a couple weekends ago. We went to the train show in Columbus, Ohio here. We all went out to breakfast and Ohio Steam and Steel, Drew Steele. It was a great time.
No, it was apparently it was quite good. Mike went live a couple times. I kept missing him because I was busy doing other things. But I watched the replay. Yeah, Dave, he had a good time. But yeah, he went over. He was everywhere in that place. Roving reporter. He almost took away took Mike's job away from him. Yeah, the rolling microphone and everything.
It ain't working.
Yeah. So our plans in tonight. I have a couple boxes. We're gonna chit chat about trains. And I have a couple boxes that came in. We're gonna crack them open. Well, Plumber's on the chat too on my phone. Take a break, check him out. So I have two boxes. One came from the U.S. From Train World, and the other one came from another rail model shop in London, or actually St. Thomas. So this package here from Train World, you can see the box in the little screen here. You have to blame Randall for this. He did a video on this. So if you watch Randall's channel, you would know that he did a review of a caboose that was only available from Train World. Could not buy it anywhere else. So these are the 25th anniversary BNSF cabooses. Oh, sorry, yeah, get rid of that. Gone, buddy. So yeah, so I got two of these. One for me, one for Mike. Hey, Bernard. See, welcome. So they came from Trail World. Now, shipping from the States was quite expensive for me up here, but it was worth it. Okay, make myself big. There you go. Let me get rid of. Let me change cameras too. If I can do this, Alt 1. There we go. Is that better, Dave? So that's the beauty there. So their 25th anniversary Atlas box cabooses. They were made exclusively for Train World in the U.S. They're actually in Brooklyn, New York. You like that, eh, Dave? So we got two of them. One for me, one for Mike. Yeah, but Sean, the problem is these are not available in Canada. So how do you get them? Shipping was $59 American from Train World.
Geez.
So, Heath, you never heard of New York yet? Oh, okay. Maybe you're not home yet. Maybe you're still on the train. He'd still be traveling still. So yeah. So that's we can take. I'm gonna take one out of the box. Is Trackside Mike in here? So if he is, I can post a link. He can jump in. But yeah, so this is a beauty, and I like cabooses though. Now, oh, okay, thanks, Derek. So that is an Atlas caboose. Yeah, it's all the railroads from how they got created for on the side of the caboose. We'll give Heath a pass today. Hey, Neil Bain, welcome to the chat. So, yeah. So, we're going to put that up on the track. Metal wheels. I'm not sure what the brand of couplers there are. You might put it. There we go. And I'll take off my NW2s. We're going to put something else on there too. So in the other box, this is another prize. Dave, can you see that label there? This is the Scale Trains ES44AC. And inside this little box is another special little toy. Here you go, Dave. Isn't that a beauty? So now I have really good foreign power on my layout. But I happen to have some Burlington Northern stuff that I collect because I do like the railroad. This is probably the biggest locomotive that I own, probably. Hey, Jason, welcome. So.
Hey, Jason.
So, because I'm not prototypical, I just run trains. And, but this is a nice locomotive, I tell you. My lighting is not very good in where the space is here, so got to forgive the lighting. But I'm going to change cameras. Alt 1, 2. There we are. What is the Draper Taper by Aurora Miniatures? Is that a? I got the SD60 on order. Yeah, Dave, it is a beauty. I've always wanted to be an SF locomotive, and I wanted the one with the black painted roof. It's brand new. It's shiny. But yeah, got a baggie inside with some extra stuff in it. Now, if I turn the camera around, I can put it on the track, and I'll get a better view of it.
Hey, Jim Tedesco. Hey, Nisi J.
Hey, Nisi. So I'm going to turn the camera around. And there you go.
I'll show Nisi something.
Okay. Here we go.
My first Craftsman kit. That's that kit I was telling you about, the J. Kean Supplies.
Okay.
From Railroad Kits. Just a square box. Pretty easy first kit. Now I have the build DVD for this, a build along DVD. Doug Foscali, I believe.
Okay.
Shows how to build the kit. You buy the kit, it's like $30.
B&B Rail was asking, is that a HO scale?
Yep.
Yes, Nisi, it's pretty cool. I'm gonna make it both the same size.
Yeah.
So I can scan it with the camera. There, you can see both of it. That's the caboose attached to it. Now, select local 003.
Very first kit, Stormy Sky. The first Craftsman kit.
Now I don't know how this works. I'm not very good at programming trains, but I assume it's 3. There we go. And the caboose is not on the track very good. Reverse it. Hey, Randall, welcome.
Hey, Randall.
There you go. There it is. Yes, sir. I did, Randall. I only got 6 feet of track. Yes, BB Railroad. It's HO scale. Yeah, I'm going to put it away, Mark. Hey, Digger. Welcome, buddy.
Hey, Corey. What's up, Digger?
In the chat?
Erna? John?
So I haven't talked to Plumber lately. It's scale trains, BB Railroad. Yeah, Chris, I know. I was looking at that. But my track's only 6 feet, so it's up and down. But, there we go. So, there. Turn it off for now. Yeah, so that was my shopping trip. My big. Oh, it didn't take me 3 hours on box at Wigwag. Did you know? And yeah, Thomas Spedrock. Yes, it was. It's the Atlas 25th anniversary edition. It's only available at Train World in Brooklyn, New York. Randall Allison did a review of it a few weeks ago, and that's how I knew about it, and I ordered it from them. It's not available anywhere else but Train World. Apparently, they have a boxcar to go with it, but it's not available. We're supposed to get down to -20 by Friday this week. Hey Corey, welcome to the program. And I see my cohorts in the chat somewhere. Is he driving? I guess someone said.
Who, trackside?
Yeah. Checking with a plumber. So put that out of the way. Yeah, so that's hey, thanks, Derek. Well, if Mike's here, we'll get up to 1,000.
Good.
I'm
surprised everyone didn't leave when they saw me here.
Yeah. But yes, that was a very fun acquisition. I'm gonna go looking for some well cars to go with it. We're going to the train show in Barrie on Sunday.
That should be fun.
Oh, Bernard, yeah. Bernard, I'm not sure what part of the world you are, but we're 2 hours north of Buffalo. Bernard's plumber says hi. He's out and about. Yeah, it could go that low, Sean. You know, I mean, you should be getting your buggy out and start salting the roads. I understand that they were 9 degrees Fahrenheit at the train show in Springfield. Well, it's getting cold down in Texas. Robert Flying Crow won't be happy to get snow again.
No snow.
Most of our snow is gone right now. At least most of it, anyhow.
Yeah,
or Chris got lots of snow.
We're like in the 40s.
Yeah, we were +3 today Celsius. That means you get the rest, Sean. Yeah, we're about +6 today for a bit. And, okay, flying. Robert's 4 hours south of Jason, the train freak. Yeah, you had good weather, good drive. I saw Sparky and Bernard stopped on the way back. Did some rail fanning in New York State. I always get the name wrong. It's in between Syracuse and Albany, New York. Hey, John Prescott, welcome. Sidetrack 77, welcome. Yeah, Polar Vortex, hibernate. Utica, there it is. That's right. Thanks, Dave. They were there for almost a good hour. And they had lots of trains, lots of activity. So that was pretty good. Hey, welcome, Mike's Deep Run Railroad. He's from Virginia. Welcome. Yeah, for Nissy, yeah, because you're in the grand south of Florida. Yeah. Now Nissy had her first Sidetrack Sunday show yesterday. Her first show hosted. Did a really excellent job. Have to give her a credit there. She did a really good job for her first time hosting. Anyhow.
It's an awesome job.
Yes.
A lot of fun. It's always a lot of laughs, right?
If you haven't subscribed to her channel, you should go check out her channel. She can use a few more subscribers. Help that gal out. And what's Thomas? So I slowly making progress on the train room. A couple of extras for this little car. Hey, Peyton Rail fan, welcome. Jim Desco, thanks for coming by. I hear a cat in the background. So I'm slowly working on a track plan. Still working out bugs. I'm getting help though. Hey, FNL Railroading, welcome to the chat. Welcome, guys. So if you haven't seen it, my new acquisition is a BNSF ES44. I guess it's a tier 4 locomotive, like they call it. My newest acquisition. Santa Fe, road number 5869. It's a GES 44AC. My newest so that is my newest addition to my 6-foot layout. But yeah. Yeah, we had a big snowstorm last week. Then we got mild temperatures and most of it's gone, but it's going to get sub-zero by Friday. We could be into the minus 20s or lower. Yeah. A putty tat? You got a putty tat there, Wigwag?
Sorry, I was on mute because, yeah, he was going crazy. Yeah, two of them.
Only two?
Jingle and Jangle. Brothers.
Okay. Brothers.
They, Santa Claus brought them for the twin boys back in 2006. So they got twin cats and twin boys.
Yeah, Jason, if I could transport it, I would give it to you. So, Randall, what do you think of our new acquisition? I'm going to blame you on part of it. So, it's here. So I have a couple other things. If you haven't noticed it before, I'm a THME modeler, and I'm going to put it up on the track. I'm going to unplug the power to the thing. I don't want anything to run away on me. These are Kato locomotives. There's one and there's two. I'll change the camera around when you see them.
Kato.
I'm going to go Alt 1. Okay. So there they are. These are NW2s made by Kato. I actually got THB had 4 of these running on their layout on the tracks back in the late 40s, early 50s. Well, I have got all 4 now, all 4 Kato drives, road number 51 to 54. I pick up the other 2 tomorrow. Now these 2 here are DCC only, no sound. But the other 2 I'm getting will have sound. Well, they're very quiet locomotives. They're the smoothest run I've ever seen. These Kato drives. but they've never been made in a model for TH&B. We custom built these. No, Sidetrack 77. No, a good friend of mine. He belongs to the Burlington, the Brantford Train Club. He did them all. Stephen Nickel. Hey, Edward, welcome.
Happy Volley Happies.
Yeah. So I have all 4. I also got another 4 down on the desk too. My my SW9s for TH&B. I got 4 of those too. There's 2, 3 there. The other one's over here. Who needs switchers? I got 4. I got 8 here. If Bernard's, if Randall's in the chat, the package came with a couple of extra bits for the locomotive. I'm not sure what they're for.
Uh-oh.
The biggest diesel they had was the GP9, Thomas. Road number 401, 402, and 403. They never had anything bigger than a GP9. See you later, Serena. Thanks for coming by. Yeah, Sidetrack 77. I like the TH&B, and but I also I want a couple of CP switchers too. I don't have any of the what I call the Pac-Man paint schemes, but I do have an older CP one here. Yeah, Derek, that's right. Our friends help us out. Hey, Artie, welcome to the show. I appreciate it. My sidekick is traveling.
Hey there, Artie.
Okay, thanks, Randall. They're spare bearing caps. But it is a nice locomotive, I tell you. I really like it. I have lots of GP. I have the GP9 in Cato Drive and Athearn Genesis. But someday I'm gonna pull an intermodal train with that locomotive eventually, Randall, once I find the well cars. So how's your building, Wigwag?
Yeah, it's coming along. I was just fixing.
Yeah, I missed the repeato. Somebody's grouchy is someone's cat.
Yeah, that's my Jane. I had to mute for a minute.
He wants your new name is 3 Dubs. What are you building? Missy is giving you a new name.
3 Dub. Wiggy Wiggy, 3 Dub.
Yeah. What are you building, Wigwagger?
Iron Rose Antiques.
Oh. Cool. What make a kit is that, Wigwag?
Railroad kits.
They based in the States?
This used to be Jimmy Deegan's company.
Okay.
But he sold it to the folks at Microlumia that make the lighting for kits.
Right.
And they haven't released anything new, which is kind of a bummer.
Dave from Quick Rear wants to know how the kit is going.
Just, I was doing the worst thing. I hate doing windows. I hate windows. I can never get the acetate right, but these seem to come out okay.
I don't
No,
worry
I'm
about
working on the roof.
because I can't see it. So I don't have to worry about it. If I can't see it, you can't see the imperfections.
Right.
So can't see it. Don't worry about it. Yeah. I tried to solder wire the 402s. Sidetrack 77. What make is your 402? What manufacturer? Oh, don't worry about it, Nissy. We're doing a job too. We're just hanging out.
Yeah, I'm new to this too, Nisi. This is only third time I streamed.
Mark doesn't need a cat house. He has a lily.
I did two Sundays on Chris's channel or three on the lunch brunch group build. But so this is like my third or fourth time live only. Yeah. So I'm still learning how to remember to look at the chat from time to time.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is if you're busy doing something else, you lose track of the chat.
Yeah, I keep forgetting that. So I'm learning. The more I do, I guess.
So we're going to the train show in Barrie. Sean's coming with us. We're going to drag him out of his house and go train hunting. Chicken ranch. We don't have chicken ranches up in Canada, do we? Hey, Gerald Stewart, welcome. Lehigh River, welcome, sir. God bless you, Chiefs. What did I do now? What did Dave's wife buy? Oh, she bought him a kitten shirt. Okay. I do have Chessie stuff, but I don't have a locomotive, though. Someday I'll get a locomotive. But Sparky was, they were in Utica, and they had a New York Central steamer on the side of the track. I want that steamer. Because I do like New York Central. Because New York Central is connected to TH&B. In fact, the tender car from the 501 or the 502 Hudson steamer is in New York somewhere as a display piece for New York Central. But it came from New York, it came to Hamilton, then it went back. What's Mark doing here? Well, Mike is the driver, so he's going to take us where we got to go. If we get lost, we'll blame the off the track guy. Oh, steam locos. Well, I can give you a few that I know of. Was the Berkshire, which is road number 201, 202, and they had the Hudson, road number 501, 502, and they had, I think it's the 462. They wheel. It's the 103, and the 103 is actually on display at Westfield Heritage Village. They're trying to raise money to restore it statically. Okay. I have Dave. I have a bunch of Bachmann Spectrum in the gray paint scheme. of New York Central passenger cars. And I have an E8 from Bachmann that I got to pull that train. But I'm working on a CN 1954 paint scheme passenger car system. I'm waiting for my my locomotives are on order from Otter Valley and Tillsonburg. They're due in March. Hold the rope. Don't touch anything. I don't have a rope.
Stomp at Tom Connors.
Good Canadian. But I do like my New York Central stuff. I actually have a New York Central steamer. I have two New York Central steamers. I have the Hudson, and I have another one, and it's the same wheel configuration as the 103. But I do have in American Railroads. I have CSX because they're up here in Canada now. BNSF, they're always being pulled by a CN train. They're always being pulled in intermodal trains in here.
I was happy to when we went during that train show. We went after the train show. We went trackside, and it was cool to see a UP.
Okay.
Don't see them that often here. I thought that was pretty neat.
Yeah. So this is my first train show. I went to a train show last year, but it's always on a Sunday, and I'm always busy on Sundays. Can we see the N scale stuff? No, I'm not gonna pack my N scale. Did someone say N scale? Yeah, Chris. Mark said N scale. He's everything's all packed away. Okay. Do I have my N scale? I have my N scale track. No, I'm afraid I can't get it out, Mark. You get to see that beauty. Yeah. Isn't that better though?
I was on watching Mr. Piktovid's large scale live yesterday.
Oh yes. Gosh damn. Poor Mark. HO only. Well, Mark, I thought you wanted some HO passenger card. No one bought you any. Didn't see Chris go to that repeater table and help himself for you, or Mike, or anybody else. Well, I got Mr. to take you shopping. To a train store or to a hobby store or a craft store. But yeah, the N scale was put away till Christmas. Gosh damn, poor Mark. Poor Mark. Poor Mark. Yeah, what do you want to shop for, Nissy? Yeah, it just didn't make it to his hand. He tried. They were running those gondolas on layout too at the Springfield. It looked pretty impressive. I think my Mike said they're coming out the end of February, I think, if Chris is still in the chat. Those new gondolas. If Chris was in the chat, he can post a link to them. These cotton gold look pretty amazing. Okay. Mid to end of February. Okay, but they are quite nice. I think they were made at National Steel Car in the beginning. Sean wants some N scale. There's a fellow that I'm watching on YouTube, N scale. Okay, Mike's in the background listening.
I think I'm ordering my USA Trains G scale starter set.
Okay.
Union Pacific. But grandson's we'll start a Garden Railroad with the grandson.
Oh, that's good.
Let's see though. $500.
For what?
The starter set.
Oh, a complete train set?
Well, yeah, you get the 4-amp power supply.
Yeah.
5-foot oval of track, a switcher, a box car, and a caboose.
Well, that's O scale or G scale?
G.
Well, that's not bad for a starter set. I think you can buy a basic Walter de Bachman kit for around $300.
Well, that kit usually goes for $799, $800, but there's a place to get it for a discount.
Yeah, Chris, it'll shrink your wallet.
Well, so they were showing off these new locomotives that are coming out.
Yeah.
$1,200 for the DCC. $1,200. But the things are huge. They're
yes. That's true.
So,
but I had my eye on another scale trains so if I want to pull a tandem. Oh, okay, Randall. Look at you already here. I have a bunch of covered hoppers. A lot of them are from Intermountain. I should get a couple. I'll show you ones I've got. I got them right here. These are 4650 covered hoppers, Randall. These are Intermountain. They call these the 4650s. I got about 20 of these. Only 20. I was greedy. Have someone seen this before, but I have a. Showing things. Still here. This I'll make me bigger. This is a rail spike. This came out of the steel mill in Hamilton. I have 4 of these. Yeah, mine's a 4650, and they're all Intermountain. They came out, probably September last year, and I bought a whole bunch of them. Probably too many. But, yeah. I picked up. Well, see you, Nissy. Thanks for stopping by.
Good night, Nisi.
Yeah. So, Wigwag's still working on his kit.
Yeah, I don't build very fast.
Well, I'm slow too.
I'm in no hurry.
Good, but I keep an eye because I can't see that well anymore in the small details. That's why I don't worry about these fancy stuff on trains because I can't see it anyhow.
Right.
You know, my vision is not 100% no more. But having to get older, I guess. Randall got some new toys. Here we are. The one thing we heard that's going to happen, especially for Canadian modelers, is the Pride and Joy, the Point Charles CN Caboose. That is going to be, it's going to be released by Atlas sometime in the near future. Now, if anybody's been following the Point Charles Caboose, they were made by True Line Trains, and they were selling in the used market anywhere from $250 up to $600 Canadian for a plastic caboose. And
how much?
Anywhere from $250 to $600.
Oh, jeez.
For a caboose, a Point Charles caboose, made by True Line Trains. Yep. And if I showed you, I gotta find what's out of the whack here. No, not available.
Thanks, Corey.
Thanks, Corey. Yeah, I can't. I moved out of harm's way, I guess. But yeah, it's the only. I refuse to spend that kind of money on a plastic caboose. I found another True Lines caboose that was a basic caboose for $60. Jim, I'm not sure. The box was gold. That helps you out. But yeah, it is the Cadillac of a caboose that for CN Rail. Point Charles caboose. Yeah, I know. And a plastic train, plastic one. Like you look at my this is Mike's. This is the one on Mike's. You look at this caboose here. This is a brand new release. I think I paid the duty and all that kind of crap, $120 for that caboose. I think it was $49.99 American from Train World, and of course shipping in U.S. is better than Canada. But yeah, $120 for this caboose compared to $600, and that's what we're gonna get when they make the new Point Charles. Give me a box like this, and it might be a little bit more money, but it's gonna sell probably between $7,500 Canadian. So I'll live with that, and I'll wait for it. But no way I was gonna pay that kind of money for a caboose. But yeah, that's what the market will bear. People want it, they're going to pay for it.
This is true.
Yeah. But, someday we wait patiently, we'll get what we want. Hey, welcome ANC Railroad, an N-scale and life journey. Welcome to the chat. Jim, it does not have a sound card. It has 8 wheels. It's got couplers, and it's painted red. Nothing fancy. But because it's a Point Charles, and it's True Line Trains, it's a Cadillac acquisition. But as soon as Atlas officially announced their new release, you may be able to get a bargain on the internet, buy one cheaper. Good night, Gerald.
But night, Gerald.
But yeah, that's the way it is, I guess. But I refuse to buy it. But if Sidetrack 77 is still in here, I can go get I'll get a TH&B steamer.
All right, High Plains.
Hey, welcome, High Plains.
Oh, he's taking off, I think.
Is he? Oh, sorry to see that.
Yeah, I got to learn to keep an eye on the chat, man. I'm sorry.
That's all right. Don't worry about it. Now, this one here is DC. Not DCC in sound. But this is made by River Rossi. This belonged to my father-in-law, this puppy here. Now, so you can tell, we thought this locomotive was broken. Good night, Jim. Jim, appreciate you showing up. But we discovered that my father-in-law put a motor in this thing. It actually works. This is probably made in 1970. This is this TH&B Hudson.
Oh, that's right. Mr. Trains and Things is probably going live, huh?
Who's that?
Tom's Trains and Things.
Oh yes, Tom's at 8 o'clock. We usually, if people wish to leave our chat and go greet Tom, you're free to go. Chris, I have not seen your TH&B collection. Is it all N scale, right?
$34 in the chat. Right on.
Good. I have.
I didn't hit the thumbs up.
Your thumb is broken. This one here, Bernard, I do not sure. The original River Rossi's had some sort of panhead motor in the back of the locomotive, and that was removed, and another motor was modified to it. It's kind of hard to see in the back end of that thing because it's kind of dark. But they, my father-in-law man changed it. I thought it was dead. Okay, I have to check your link. I don't have Instagram. Chris, tag me on your post, and I'll look for it after the stream.
I see Wichita posted on there quite a bit. Chris from Govia. He's on Instagram. I have it. I don't really pay too much attention to it.
Okay, Stormy Sky, welcome. Thanks for showing up. I appreciate it.
Hi, Stormy Sky. Have a good evening.
Yep. I appreciate everybody
enjoying your videos. They post some pretty excellent railfan videos.
Oh, that's good.
Jenny and Steve, and
Yep.
I think Dave. Jenny, Steve,
yes,
and
Dave. Yes.
Yep, Jenny, Steve, and Dave. Yep. I'm jealous of the area to get the rail fan because I used to get the rail fan in a lot of those spots when I
I've
lived in
been out for a
Wisconsin.
while. We only have the one main line that goes through here. We have the CP line too, but it's hit and miss with getting that, and kind of cold and busy on the house, so I don't get out.
Right.
But we're getting ready to put our kitchen in Wednesday.
I'm coming up in spring.
Are you?
Yeah, rail fan.
He's going to come up to Toronto sometime in the near future.
I'm going to visit.
Not sure when.
Our Trackside Mike and Sparky and.
Yes. I might go up to Sparky's house in a couple of weeks, and I'll bring my my ES44 and run on his layout.
I gotta visit OVR.
Okay. Chris you gotta come up for June, Chris says.
What's in June? Oh, YouTube meet. Yeah.
Yeah, Chris, we gotta let Heath in once more. He's a nice guy. He's harmless. He doesn't hurt anybody. He's not lately, anyhow. He hasn't made any blue smoke. He's been good. Been very good.
Yeah, wish you and Mike would get monetized here, so you can start a membership thing.
Oh, I'm a long ways from that. You know, we do this for the fun.
Right. But it's still cool to support, right?
Oh, yeah. No, I'm not worried about that. Chris, he wants to know a date, Chris. I don't think he said it. It hasn't set it out. Now, there's a chance, though, if he sets it in June, we're hoping to go to Newfoundland in the summer.
Newfies.
Yeah.
The Newfie. Yeah, I got to get up there and
We're about to in the U.S., Wig.
What's that?
You're in Wisconsin?
No, Central Ohio. I was born and raised in Wisconsin. But...
Central Ohio. Okay, so I was. So you heard that Bobby Hull passed away today.
He did?
Yes, and there's a statue of Bobby Hull somewhere in Illinois. He played for the Blackhawks. Hello, Boy America Rick. Welcome to the chat. Yeah, he passed away. He was 84 years old. That's a bad word, Sean. Don't need any more trains. Yeah, if I get out there, I'm going to go live. I hope to, depending on how we do it, if we'll get a chance, because there's no more rails in Newfoundland. They took them all out.
What?
Yeah, took them all out. All that's left is the remnants of trains. There's the 193 is on display. It's a steamer in Corner Brook. So yeah. Well, Chris, sick days, you decide. You want to come, you're coming. No problem. But yeah, so we haven't set in stone yet for when we're going to go in Newfoundland. We're planning a bus trip, but I have family there too, so we're not sure how we can get that worked out. Because my family all is in. Hey, ELEDP 45, welcome. And Dave BSF N scale. Oh, Dave, I don't have an N scale, but I do have BNSF.
Hey, Dave.
Let me switch the camera on for Dave. Oh, one. Just for Dave. And I'll do this. Here you go, Dave. BNSF. Is that a beauty for you? Yes, Corey, they ran narrow gauge in Newfoundland. Not in the Maritimes, in Newfoundland. The CN used to go all the way to North Sydney, Nova Scotia. Good night, Edward.
Hey, Edward. Good night, bud.
What do I do there? Alt 2. There we go. Too new for my collection, pre-swoosh. Yeah, I know. I collect TH&B, but anything else with wheels on it, it's fair game on my layout.
You need to get some Chicago Northwestern.
Don't got that yet. What's their color scheme?
Yellow and green.
Oh,
green
okay.
and yellow.
I don't have any of them yet. I don't have. I have some Great Northern. In the some Atlas Kato drives. Yes, they did. Sidetrack 77. They had to change everything. And they used to have a ferry that crossed from North Sydney to Port aux Basques. The CN Carson. That thing sunk in a windstorm up in the northern shore. Good night, Edward. I thank you for coming to the show. I'm not sure about PEI if they had trains on the island. I just know that Newfoundland had the narrow gauge, and they sold the locomotives. They went down to South America. So that's all I know of there. But the trains used to run all the way to North Sydney. Not anymore. Now they run as far as Halifax. Hey, Daryl, welcome to the chat.
Hey, it's Derail Daryl.
Yes. If I'm gonna put the link up. If anyone wants to jump in and join us for a bit, please do, and I can show my little toy to Daryl. Let me. Where is invite? So I put the link in the chat. If anyone wants to jump up and have a chit chat with Wigwag, ask some questions. It's free game. But Alt 1. There, Daryl. We're not sitting level. I never. Oh, here's trouble.
Hey, what's happening, guys?
Hey.
All right, Randall.
Hey,
hey, Wigwag, what's happening?
Hey, what's up, bud?
So you like my new toy, Randall?
You did good, James. That's actually a different road number one I got. I got the 6111, 6078, and 58. I believe 72 is the third one. There's a fourth one I want to get, which I think is 5828. I'd have to go back on their website and make sure that's the right engine. But
yeah, that one there was sold out. So I picked this one out. I picked the number 5869. You know, it's a cool number.
That's good engine. I've seen that one.
Yeah, it's a beauty. I always wanted a BNSF locomotive. I've had Burlington Northern because I collect them. I like I bought a couple a few years ago, and they were GP7s, Cato Drive, and I was going to convert them for TH&B. Well, I acquired the TH&B from Atlas, so I didn't bother. And I liked the color so much, I didn't want to get rid of it. So I have 2 GP7s, and I have 2 RS3s, Great Northern, and I have box cars, and I have a caboose. I have lots.
Yeah.
Great Northern.
I'm actually trying to put this guy back together right now. Well, yeah, that's the frame, but right there's the body. So I forgot to put the weight back in it when I put it back together, and
yeah,
well, I had to take it. Well, crud, it came apart again. So I'm having to put everything back together again.
So I'm gonna go to the train show on next Sunday in Barrie.
Right.
I'm gonna look for some well cars, some used ones, because I get more with my money if I buy some decent ones.
Yeah.
But I'm fussy when it comes to rolling stock. I prefer. I heard that Cato makes a nice well car.
They do. The club president had one. Club vice president. I mean, sorry, but he had one of those Cato well cars. They're very nice. They got a good product.
Now, Dwight says a fallen flag. What is that one?
It's a railroad that was absorbed by another railroad, and they call them fallen flags.
Well, yeah, Great Northern.
So, yeah. So like Frisco, it was absorbed by the Burlington Northern 1980. Of course, now we know them as BNSF Railway, but like on the 25th anniversary engine you have there, it's actually got a Frisco sticker on the side of it.
Oh, okay. Because TH&B is a fallen flag. It's no longer. But some of the locos are still running, though. In fact, if you saw the CP holiday train come to the U.S., the rear car it's the observation car for the CP holiday train. That was the TH&B car.
That's cool.
It was called the Hamilton.
And that's like Chicago Northwestern. UP bought them in 1995. So the Heritage unit is Union Pacific 1995 in the CNW paint scheme.
Yeah, we wish that kind of stuff, but we didn't get it, though. Well, I can move the styrofoam so you can see it there. Hang on. I don't like handling locomotives too much.
I feel you there. That's why most of mine stay in the box, all my good ones.
There you go. Is that better, Corey? You can see it all now? Let me change alt.
Yeah, you might need to make yourself big there, James.
Yeah,
there you go.
Let me go into here. Oh, okay. Another move. There we go.
There you go.
Is that better?
Yeah, I can see it all now. I can't see the caboose, but I can see all the engine.
And there's the caboose. Is that better?
There it goes. Okay. Yeah, there you go. Now you got it.
Isn't that a beauty set?
That is nice, James. That was actually what I was planning to do when I reviewed mine. Was actually do a little run by with one of the 25th anniversary engines with that caboose attached to it, but I couldn't do it because it just got cold and nasty, and
Oh, I know. Well,
I
when
didn't
you
feel
did
like
the
it. Right?
review, I had to have it. That's so cool. And then I saw Dwight did. He had a couple of pumpkins on. I wanted the pumpkin, and I didn't want some of the bands have a green paint scheme on the roof, and I wanted the black paint scheme. And I saw this one here. Whoa, that's nice. Yeah, Corey, I'm quite impressed. But this is probably my biggest logo I actually own. I do have some SD75Is, and I do have two Intermountain Heritage units coming out, and there are ES or FS44s. There's a pair of them coming.
And by the way, that is a true ES44 AC. That's not a C4. For anybody that might be wondering,
Okay.
You can tell because it doesn't have the plumbing on the side on the truck side frames.
Well, you're the expert.
And those engines are actually the oldest small ES44s that BNSF has. I think.
Yeah. Okay. Sean wants it to see it in N scale size. Is that better, Sean? Is that N scale size for you?
They are doing those in N scale, by the way. They're using the former Fox Valley ES44s to do the 25th anniversary engines.
Oh, cool! And that be exclusive to Train World?
No, that's direct from Scale Trains.
Oh, okay.
They bought Fox Valley and yep, they bought Fox Valley. They bought their entire HO line and their entire N scale line, and whatever else they had. Basically bought the company lock, stock, and barrel. So
okay, I've seen some Fox Valley stuff at the hobby store, but not very a lot.
Yeah, what I'm excited. Yeah, what I'm excited about is the GP60M and GP60B because now they have the tooling for those two models.
And I still haven't got my SD60 yet. It's in the process, but I haven't got it yet. Soon. See, Dwight says it's his fault I had to get a pumpkin.
Well, like I said in the chat earlier, I said it kind of went both ways. I kind of possessed you to get a BNSF a 25th anniversary engine, and you and Chris at Go Via Go Home and Trackside Mike, you guys kind of possessed me to buy some Canadian stuff. So I wound up with the CP Rail SD70 ACU, the 7006, and the Aurora Miniatures SD60F, the other Canadian National engine.
Yeah.
And there's one more, which is going to be a Scale Trains engine.
What's that?
The CN Heritage Elgin Joliet and Eastern engine. That's the other one I'm looking at.
Oh, okay. The only one I won't get a lot of these stuff, but I like running. My favorite stuff is GP38s and down, some SD stuff. But I prefer a GP38. That's my favorite. GP38, GP9s, GP7s. Because my plan is, because there is pictures of the THB running. They'll have a couple of switchers and 4 or 5 GP7s running through the city. Oh, look at that beauty!
Yeah, there you go, James. GP30 right there.
Yeah, Illinois Central.
Illinois Central Gulf. That's an old Pro 2000 model. I actually bought this used at a train auction about 10 years ago. Didn't give hardly anything for it. I mean, they were
showing up.
I mean, they were dang near just giving this stuff away.
I'm looking for a GP20.
Hey, see you, Sean Pennywise.
They're hard to come by because I want to make it into a chop nose. The CP Holiday train is a GP20, but also they're the GP7. The GP7s when CP took over 100%, they chopped some of them down to a chop nose, and they called them GP7 and GP9Us.
Yeah, those engines are kind of hard to come by.
Yeah.
Walthers hasn't made one in, well, I mean, they haven't made one in probably a good decade or so.
Yeah.
A GP20.
Chris, are you gonna go to the train show in Barrie at CP Whiskey? Sean's got to do laundry. Thanks for showing up, Sean. We'll see you next Sunday. See that? Corey said the GP38 was both the All-American logo by Trains Magazine in the early 80s. I like the GP38.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Athearn to come out with theirs. And here's the reason why. They're doing number 2099. And the reason I'm big on that number is because I have the blue box version of that engine.
Okay.
So what I was planning to do was buy the Genesis 2099 at some point and put it side by side with the blue box version.
Welcome, Gardening Point. DS, welcome to the chat. Yeah, I have about 5 or 6 GP38s, maybe a bit more. I got everything scattered all over the place.
I've only got 2. Both of them are Athearns.
I have
one's the aforementioned 2099 that I talked about, and the other is a slightly newer version. It's one of the really early ready to roll GP38s. Before they put the 21, before they put any DCC connectors in them. Yeah. So it's essentially an assembled blue box locomotive. Okay. Is basically what it is with printed number boards.
Okay, Chris.
That's really the only difference in them.
Yeah. That was me, Corey. That was me. Yeah. So I got stuff scattered all over the place. Boxes.
Yeah, I do too.
But I have in sets now. So in the TGB row of things, the GP7s, I have a complete set of Atlas Gold. All the road numbers, a set of 4. The GP9s, I have 2 sets, a set of Cato Drive, the older version, and a new Athearn GP9 that came out last year. Set. I have a complete set of 4 of the NW2 switchers, and they're Cato motors, Cato drives. 2 are DCC only. The new ones I pick up tomorrow are DCC and sound. And I've ordered 4 brand new Walters Proto SW9s, the new version. But Walters decided to make 4 road numbers. But only 2 of them are going to be DCC and sound. The other 2 are DC only. So I'm going to have those 2 modified. And then I'm going to sell my Pro. These guys here, I'm going to change the camera, you can see it better. These are Proto 2000s.
I'll tell you what, it's sleeting pretty hard outside. I can hear it hitting the side of the house.
So this here is Pro 2000 or a Walters 2000, I guess you call it. SW9. And I have 4 of them. I have 40s right now on my desk right now. 40s.
You know, that's something I really don't own. I say I don't own. I think I've got one that's operational.
Yeah.
It's one of those end cap switchers. Now, and really, up until last year, I didn't own any. So that was kind of something I've always kind of missed out on.
This guy here was a brand new locomotive I got from the train club, and I had it all custom painted.
It's cool. Yeah. It looks good.
All custom. But the only problem with these things here, the plastic on the guardrails, the grab irons, they warp from the air and kind of stuff.
Well, I mean,
They might stretch
Really,
out.
they all do that. I mean,
Yeah.
I haven't owned an engine yet that hasn't at least had a little bit of warping on them,
Hey,
regardless of
Robert Flying
manufacturer.
Crow, welcome, buddy. Well,
Hey there,
Robert,
Robert.
I can show you my new acquisition. Alt 1. Here we go.
Mr. Flying Crow.
Yes, sir. There we go. BNSF 5869. An AS44AU. Is that right, Randall?
It's a ES44AC,
There. I talked to the expert.
and it's the I guess if you want to call them the first gen body style, because I can't tell if it's got the ladder run up to the side in the middle of the car body or not, James. But just looking from the radiator section, it looks like one of the first gen ES44s.
Now, I did see. Yes, they did, Robert. I did see BNSF Scale Train's Heritage 3 locomotive for sale.
Mm-hmm.
I saw that. It's actually a little bit cheaper than this one here. This one here cost me $5.75 Canadian.
Well, and the reason for that is it's a specialty paint scheme engine. It's not the standard BNSF scheme. So they have each engine has a little bit of a difference between them. The decals aren't exactly the same on them. Let me repeat that. The placement of the decals aren't exactly the same unit to unit.
Yeah.
There's slight variations in each one. The PTC antennas are different on most of them.
Right.
So there's quite a bit that's different with those engines compared to the standard models.
Yeah. One thing I haven't seen one, is a Kansas City locomotive. I don't have one of those yet.
I've got one. Got two.
You got two? I bet you.
I've got the Tier 4 and I got the ES44. So
Robert's got lots.
I might have the Kansas City Southern engine right here in front of me. Let me pull it up.
There you go.
That may be the NS engine. I'll have to look at the side there.
Now I have seen. Yeah, Robert's got 20. I know. That's his railroad. I have seen that. I have seen Kansas City in that color scheme on the Dundas sub.
Yeah, right here. There it is, right there.
And that's the Scale Trains.
That's Scale Trains also. That's the Kansas City Southern ES44.
Well, that'd be a nice addition to the layout. They'll pull
it. We can get it out and I'll put it on display for it, and you guys can take a look at it.
Yeah, you should. You should do it right in your track.
Well, right now it's like 20 degrees outside. I don't want to be out there freezing to death.
Go to your club and run it.
I would have to drive all the way West Plains. And everything's iced up right now. And plus the club will not have anything set up till let's see, when did they say the next time they'll have a display going? I think it'll be the Home and Garden Show at West Plains, which will be sometime in mid-March. So that'll be the next time those guys have anything going. Unless something comes up. You guys can keep up with the club by checking them out on Facebook. If you don't mind the free plug for them, but
go for it. So you live in what part of the U.S.? You're down in Colorado.
I am in north central Arkansas. You might say I'm right at exactly a 3-hour drive from where Jason the Train Freak lives to the north.
Okay. You're down in the central U.S. then?
Right.
Okay.
And like I said, right now we're getting a lot of icing and probably snow going on right now, so travel's not very well recommended at the point. In fact, they shut down rail crews, so that's why I'm not working tonight. So
you never know what the modelers do. They think they got a product and they sell it and they don't like it. Never pleases everybody, I tell you. That's why I did custom switchers, because they don't make them.
There it is, right there.
There you go.
Move that out of the way there.
Now, Chris has been to a train store north of near Little Rock.
Time to clean up.
Yeah. So how you doing, Wigwag? How you making out with your and
Half it's done.
oh, there you go.
That's good, Wigwag.
So how did you manage with your first time doing a live with us?
Yeah, a little nervous at first. It's been a while since I did a roof, so.
Okay.
But
There's the other side.
I gotta remember to look at the chat more.
Everybody give Wigwag a thumbs up. He did a good job. He filled in for Mr. Mike.
Oh, is Mike still at Amherst or?
No, he's in Canada. I think he's driving home. Last time I checked with him, he was about 4 hours away, so he's probably near London.
Okay, well, Mike's listening. Safe travels, Mike.
Yes.
So they let him back in the country, eh?
Sparky and Bernard stopped at what's the name of that town in the U.S. there, Wigwag?
I forgot. Somewhere in New York. Utica.
Utica. They stopped there to rail fan this afternoon for a while.
Let me put that on test track where I'm not holding this thing all the time. I kind of get nervous when I hold these because sometimes my hand wants to open up.
Mark.
See, there's another part. There's two parts to this building.
Yeah, they were there for almost an hour at Utica. They had a couple of freight trains come through, intermodal trains.
See, there's part there, and then there's another building that goes on the side here.
That looks good. That looks very impressive.
Okay, I'm going to turn my camera around, and you'll have to excuse the mess because my
we don't worry.
This is my slash eating and workstation, so
I'm gonna make
it's gonna be a little messy when you see this. So
how do we do it this way? Okay, there we go. There you go. You're big now, Randall.
All right, let me
PK and W Fireworks. Welcome to the chat.
Turn my camera around here. So.
Yeah, we're doing quite well. We're gonna get sub-zero temperatures by Friday, so we'll be hibernating for a few days.
So right there.
And Steve 87, welcome.
They are.
Hey, what's up, PK? Steve 87.
Yeah, thank you, sir. But we won't have any snow, but we're going to have...
Steve 87, it's... I'll show you.
Get your box out.
Got light on there. See a little there.
Go.
There we go.
There you go.
There it is, right there.
Steve saying hi to everybody.
Hey, Steve 87. Let's screw this for.
Now, Jeff the Rail has a question for you, Randall.
Yeah, go ahead.
And he wants to know how bad does the weather there have to be to stop trains from running?
To actually stop trains from running?
Yeah.
It would have to practically, well, if we're talking just straight up snow, it would flat out have to bury us in snow. Now, ice is a different story. You could get a quarter of an inch of ice and it'll probably freeze the switches up. In fact, the last storm we had actually did that. It actually froze the switches up. And they had to stop everything so they could turn the heaters on and thaw the switches out.
Okay.
So,
I know we had a storm before Christmas, and it literally put the Via and the GO train not running. In fact, they got so bad the storm a tree fell over and fell on top of the one of the coaches, and they couldn't move the train. They were stuck on the track for 18 hours.
Yeah.
That was between Toronto and Ottawa.
Now, since we're talking about this, just kind of do a little further explanation. When they shut us down, where we can't haul the crews, what they'll do, they'll commission a couple of locomotives. They'll either pull some out they've got stored or what have you, and they'll use them as what they call snow coaches.
Okay.
And they'll basically take the crews to their trains, and that's their only job.
Okay. So a ferry train, a bus.
Right. So basically, you'd have something like this right here. Obviously, this is KCS, but just for kind of example, you have like these two engines right here, and these will be your what you call the snow coaches, and they'll keep them in the yard. They'll when they get called for a train, they'll basically take the crew to where the train's at, and then they'll come back to the yard and wait for the next crew to be called out. So that's basically how that works.
All right, good. So Artie's down in Australia. He's probably warm as toast down there.
Well, they're in summertime.
So they're not suffering at all.
No, summer.
No.
They have they're the opposite of us.
Okay.
So our winters are their summers.
Yes.
Well, the heck of it is, it seems like we get our bad weather like starting this month and going plumb through March. That seems to be when we get all of our winter stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Oh, that's good. Our weather has not been too bad. We've had 2 storms in the past 30 days. Now we're going to go into a sub-zero temperature. So that means no snow for a while. It'll just be cold. So I'll stay inside, work on my train room, which I'm making progress on that too. I got to do an update video for that soon, because I figure out how I can use my laptop to do video, load it up to my Google Drive, and then I can access that video on my tablet, because I like using iMovie for editing. So that seems to be working pretty good. But I did have a conflict with the cameras the other day, and I was talking to Rick Bailey. He helped me troubleshoot a little bit. Somehow my computer decided I don't like you plugged into that port, so I had to move you. So the sidetrack started early, but that's okay. That's why we have off-track Monday. Things fail. So Mike he's in London now, or he was in London getting gas.
Yeah.
How far is that?
Go ahead, Wigwag. I didn't even interrupt you.
Oh, I was wondering how far is that from home?
London's about an hour and a half away. But it's the 402, so an hour and a half, 2 hour max drive. Cause he's in Sarnia.
Yeah.
Well, I see. We're sending all the to Steve 87. It's all going to Washington State. Yeah, Chris, it's gonna be cold tomorrow.
All I was going to do is just answer what P&K was talking about. Yeah, I've had some various freight cars I've been swapping couplers out on and all that. Basically, I've just been leaving them here on the table. I need to clean it off and get some other stuff on here that needs to be worked on. So, like I said, this is my work/eating station. So, so I'll eat a meal and then I'll clean everything off and work on the trains. So when I have time.
Yeah, so that's good, Randall. London's not too far from Windsor. If you look at the map, Windsor is it's near Lake St. Clair, I think it is.
Well, Windsor is pretty much Michigan, right?
Yeah.
Lay that over there. And by the way, that's just my phone charger right there, that orange cord, and my earbuds. So that's all that is.
Yeah. Well, we had just checking the stats. We have 29 warm. We have 37 likes. That's pretty good. I appreciate all the thumbs up, guys.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me on there, James. Appreciate you inviting
Big
me.
Bag, I was quite glad to have you join us.
Yeah, it's good to finally get to talk to you, Wigwag.
Yeah.
Yeah, I join Chris on Sunday once in a while for the Sunday brunch build.
Oh, Steve 87. So Central Hobbies, if they don't get a buyer, it's closing in end of May, I think. But they have a buyer in the wings, so we have to wait and see what happens.
I'm still waiting. I want to know what Bubs is building, keeping that a secret from us.
Oh yeah, secret. I was talking to Hal the other day.
There's only one person that knows what he's building.
Yeah, Bubs.
No, what's his name?
Chris?
No, the other, Dave Co.
Okay, yeah.
He's the only one that knows.
Now I know where Nissy's going to come on board in a few weeks from now as a guest, so she'll entertain us.
Awesome.
Need some more. Yeah, she's going to come on. We chatted the other day about that. So we'll keep it
James,
on.
I'll get your sticker in the mail this week.
That's fine. I'm working on stickers too.
Waiting on a few more. There's a few more requests. I'm just waiting for addresses.
Yep.
I'm
not
sending out a stick or a track gauge to someone because I got a whole bunch now. The OVR track gauges.
Yep.
I got like 6 of them now, so I've been sending, passing them
no
around.
No problem,
since
Artie.
I have one.
Not to worry, Artie. You go say hi to Tom.
Hey, Artie. Have fun, bud.
Yeah, I know, Steve. I was talking to Hal the other day. He's been owning that store for 34, 36 years. He has a buyer though, but he's only buying the inventory. The buildings on all different ball of wax. So, okay, Steve. Thank you for showing up, buddy. I appreciate it. But yeah, no, it's we have in our area there's 2 or 3 hobby stores that we can go to. They're all good to us. But Scale Trains, we only have one in our area.
So we got a dedicated. No, go ahead.
I was just going to say we had 2, but I don't know if Full Time Hobbies staying in business or not. They was talking about moving to where his shop is, where he works on vehicles, similar to the way the other hobby shop operates, which runs theirs out of their muffler shop. So I need to check in with those guys and see if they're still open or not.
Yeah, we have a dedicated train store. We had a really cool old school mom and pop general hobby store. They had a huge slot car track in there, a 124 scale slot car track.
Sounds like Mid-South Hobbies down there at Memphis.
And but unfortunately, they're up there in age. It's husband and wife. The wife unfortunately had cancer, and other health problems, and they decided just to shut her down. And the only reason why is because of the area where this shop is located. It's becoming, I guess they call it gentrified or something, because it was like in an industrial area, but they turning it all into like those where they take a warehouse and they turn it into like expensive loft apartments. And so that whole area is like up and coming. And apparently some developer made them an offer they couldn't refuse. So they're going to retire down to Florida.
Yeah, that's good.
It's, you know, this hobby store is awesome. They had everything in there. I mean, just everything. And that slot car track was a huge attraction. I mean, people come, you know, slot car enthusiasts come from all around the world to that place.
Yeah.
It's called Big Blue. Big Blue was the name of the slot car track.
So, Chris, so you know, the reason I went for scale trains is not because of the buying of scale trains, only because of this one locomotive that I wanted to have, and I had to go to a scale train dealer to get it. I know a couple other hobby shops wish they could handle a scale train, but they won't. They won't share the gauntlet, I tell you. And Corey had a question for you, Wigwag, about a Moosehead bottle.
Yeah, it was. I had one tonight. Yeah. Yeah, one last note on that hobby store. They didn't go out of business due to lack of sales or business. They were pretty popular. I mean, they big turnaround on the inventory. They also bought like stuff from estates. So that was like the place to find rare model kits. One of them I got sitting here that I picked up. Although it's not that rare, but this is one of them I picked up from them.
Hey, Chris, next time you want to get a scale train, go to Railway City Hobbies.
This one here, this is a Shelf Queen.
$50 difference in price between those two hobby stores. Yeah, I bought mine from Railway City Hobbies in St. Thomas, Ontario. That's why I contacted Central Hobbies in Vancouver, because they were a scale train dealer. And I wanted to buy one for them before they closed as their last purchase, but they didn't have stock. And yeah, that's the problem when life changes directions, and you have to change your direction too.
Yeah, that was a lot what happened with Trainland Hobbies up at Springfield. They were actually a pretty popular store too, and they just closed because the owner just retired. I mean,
yeah. And to buy out the inventory, you need a lot of backing.
Well, the thing with that hobby store too is that, you know, they had offers of people to take it over, right? But, you know, when a big time developer comes in and they're like, hey, here's this check, you know, and they're just like, here, we want to buy the building, we want to buy the land, you know.
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah.
And the Central Hobbies in Vancouver, he doesn't own the building. He leases the building. So when he sells the business, they still got to negotiate the lease, and depending on who owns the building and how greedy they want to be, and the more they pay for rent, the more the cost of the model is going to go.
Yes, Corey, this is true, bud. This is very true, and that's what's happening to that whole area. Yeah,
but
it's you know. They had a good run, though. I think, was it like 60-some years? You know, 65 years, I think they were. And it was great place to go, man. But that's unfortunate, but good for them though. They get to retire in a nice warm area and
but we always have support in the community, in our community, for the trains, and we need a problem, we reach out. We have a huge community, and we have a good crowd. We take care of each other, and we live life to the best we can. Well, Mr. Wigwag, think you're ready to have your nap yet?
It's almost bedtime. Hold on 1 second. Put my camera here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I just got called for the yard van, so
we definitely depend on the repair shops because like myself, I can't see the detail no more. So I need some with better vision to take care of some repairs. That's why I don't like handling too much locomotive. I'll leave these on the shelf till tomorrow, and I'll put them away tomorrow. I won't even touch it. I won't come near this place tonight. But we depend on those places to do that. But yeah, I depend on that. Well, I think, guys, I want to thank everybody showing up. I want to thank Wigwag for filling in for our sidekick, Trackside Mike. He should be closer to home soon. It's 9 o'clock. I'm not sure if he's going to try and pop in and say hi and bye. See if he answers my phone. But yeah, it's been a busy day. They start putting our kitchen in on Wednesday, so hopefully get organized. So he'll be home in 10 minutes. So maybe we can hang out for 10 minutes and maybe Mike will show up and entertain us. So that one you got there, Randall, what locomotive is that?
Which one? This one?
Yes.
That's the ES44 AC also, but the difference is this is what they call the Tier 3 / Tier 4 credit version. Of course, KCS didn't own the Tier 4 credit version, but it's basically the same body style.
Yeah.
And I'll show you the difference here.
Okay.
Like on your engine, the radiator grills are flush with the tops of the radiator.
Okay.
Let me move this. So if you look right there, you notice these radiator grills are raised just a little bit. And also the headlight the headlight's right up here, mounted up high. So that's kind of the main differences between the two locomotives. And there's also some other little differences too. The access doors are different.
Wigwag loss is OBS crashed.
And the intake grills are different on the side there. I'll show you that. That's another kind of main spotting feature between the Tier 3 / Tier 4 credit ES44s. If you actually look at the side grills on your engine, James, they'll actually be quite a bit different than what's on this engine. So,
okay.
And also
I have 2 grills in the back and a small one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That kind of classifies it as an early ES44.
Okay.
But you can kind of tell from the side they do look different. Yeah. With the radiator grills raised on top here, and the side intake's different. So
I think eventually all they're really owned by one company, any other government, because they're all like we're seeing the Canadian trains are down in the U.S. The American trains are up in Canada. Like very often I see the CSX, BNSF and Norfolk Southern has been up here on the Dundas sub.
Well, BNSF did try to merge with Canadian National at one time.
Yeah, they're still trying to fight it out. Tier 4 should have 4 intakes according to Split Rock.
No wonder why that thing didn't fit right.
Yeah, extra piece.
No, I put the body on. I put the body on this thing backwards.
Mine's called an ES44AC DC.
I better put this thing back up because I just got called and I don't want to wait till the last minute to start putting everything back.
No, you better not. You gotta go out on the road and play with.
Yeah, well, I gotta go work the yard van.
Oh, okay, someday you'll get right.
But that's not till 10 o'clock. I've still got 2 hours yet.
Oh, okay.
So
you work night shift?
It'll be 10 o'clock till 6 o'clock in the morning.
Okay, that's night shift. In my book, I'll be sleeping.
Yeah. Well, most of the time I drive at night anyway, because the way they run their trains here, it's pretty much at night. So.
Okay.
Yeah. That's not always the case. Sometimes I'll run days, but by and large, they like to run their stuff at night, call their trips at night. So I'd say probably between 80 and 90% of my trips come at either between 7 o'clock and 2 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, okay.
Every once in a while, you'll get like a 8 o'clock trip or 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
That's always fun when you can drive in the daytime.
Yeah. Well, I have to thank you, Randall, for enticing
Hey, I appreciate James
for showing up on our stream and for helping me get a nice caboose for me and Mike. Mike will enjoy his.
Thanks for pushing me to get some Canadian stuff because I'm really enjoying that.
Oh yeah, that's right. I believe it. Railroad is railroad. It doesn't matter what country it is. It's a railroad, and I run it. I'm not fussy on time frame, but I do I prefer my TH&B, but I paint them all red.
I just run whatever I like. I mean,
that's right. I'm not
tied down to any one particular era or railroad or what have you.
Sometimes I find the color attracts me too. I like.
Yeah, I mean, that's another thing, James.
I like color, and I got more cabooses coming. I got 6 repeatable cabooses on order. 6 of them. 4
That's way more cabooses. Well, I shouldn't say that because I've got several.
TH&B. Oh, here, Corey says the paint school. You have Beaver eating a taco and holding a Budweiser. That's good.
That sounds spicy.
Could be, yeah. Oh, that's what fell out. But put this back in this. Hide the name.
The only thing I hate about these Acurail kits are a pain in the neck to get together.
Now Acurail, I understand they're at the show. They only sell direct. They don't sell at hobby stores.
Come on, get down in there. By God, I believe I finally got that sucker together, maybe.
Well, that's good. I got it back in its package. Put that away. there we are. I put my locomotive back in its package. Put it away for the night. We have a new layout at the club we're working on, and I'm hoping that someday run at the club.
That's cool.
We mentioned it. We have our new layout is it's 12 modules. Each module is 7 feet by 30 inches. So you got a good run. You can have 28, almost 35 feet of running.
That's not bad.
No. Takes us about a half an hour to take it apart and put it away. A guy from the club is worked for a furniture manufacturer, and he designed the system so it's actually modular. It stacks, made a cart, we wheel it away. Cause we rent space from the Legion, so it's so we gotta take it down. We can't leave it up.
Yeah, that's kind of how it works with the West Plains Mile Railroad Club. When we get done with our displays, the club has to disassemble their layout and put it in storage because they don't own the building that they have the displays in. That's like this past year was we actually returned to the Harlem Museum at West Plains for the first time in a couple of years, and that was actually our biggest show that we've ever had. Was this past year. That was the biggest turnout, especially the last day. That was a huge day for the club.
We do store everything stays in the Legion in the back room. We donate a fee to the Legion to give us space. I think it's about $1,200 a year. We support them and they support us. Good night, Dave. To the next live stream. So Cab Crew is on Wednesday, and Sidetrack Tuesday, I think it's called, Randall. On
Sidetrack Sunday, you mean?
No, what's on Tuesday?
I think Wilmer's doing
Off Track Tuesday.
Off Track Tuesday, yeah.
Yes, that's Wilmer's channel this week. And Thursday is They Make It Like That on Tim's channel. So second session, it's made up of the original layout was falling apart, so we actually just took it to the dump. The new modules, the new layout. Hey, Leo, welcome, buddy. This is Leo, guys. He doesn't show up in our live too often. Welcome. Our train layout at the club is 12 modules. It's 4 modules long with the end units, so it puts us about 35, 28 plus 6, 34 feet. Yeah, he lost his camera, Dwight. Yeah, welcome, brother. I'm glad you came up, buddy. Okay, thanks, Chris. I know Wilmer is on tomorrow night too. And of course Heath is going to be on tomorrow night too. I think after Off Track Tuesday.
I hope Heath got plenty of rest.
He rested on the train going home. He had a 2-hour train ride. He could sleep.
You know, speaking of Amtrak, I did see my first Amtrak train the other night coming back from Memphis.
The anniversary Amtrak train was in Hamilton last week. The 50th anniversary one. But
I couldn't tell while I was pulling this one, but because it was pitch black when I saw it.
Yeah.
I just knew it was Amtrak because I saw the lights of the passenger cars in my rearview mirror.
now I'm gonna change my camera
So that was cool.
for my friend Leo. He's a switcher guy.
I crossed over the bridge at Huxley, Arkansas as it was coming through, so it actually went under me.
Yeah. I'm gonna go equal screen size. There you go, Leo. There's my switchers.
Mm.
No, he lost OBS, Dwight. I didn't kick him out. But maybe I put the link back in the chat just in case that Mike would show up and pop in. I got more, Leo.
Hey, James, I'm going to be right back. I'm just going to go ahead and leave the camera and everything on where you guys can
you go
check
ahead.
out the. I got to go start the truck so I can defrost some of the ice off. So.
Oh, you don't need ice.
Well, if I don't, I won't be able to see where I'm going. So.
Okay, Leo, here you go. The Grand Tour. I'm going to switch the cameras to a bigger camera. Do this. There you go, Leo. Need a switcher, Leo? Oh, there's one more. It's a CP one. And I'm getting two more tomorrow. I get here. Aren't they beauties? Dwight, you need a new switcher? No problem, Chris. Thanks for popping in. I appreciate it. Leo, two of them are Kato. The other four are Proto 2000s. But I've gotten two more Kato coming tomorrow. DCC and sound. So I'll have a set of four. They are the they're the Walters ones, not the original Lifelikes, I think. Have to look. This one here is a Lifelike. This is Lifelike. What's this guy here? Well, according to the body carry, they call it Lifelike on the body. They're called Lifelike on the body, but the box says Proto 2000. So I'm not sure if that's in the chat. Oh, I like my my Kato switchers. They're well made. They're so quiet. I'll have to bring him to your place one time and you run on your switching layout. You can shoot some video, Leo. We'll set up a time. We'll do that. I'll bring all 4 Katos when the THB meets the CP. So I think everybody's starting to run away on me. Yeah, I think it'd be fun, Leo, doing that. You do your fancy video editing on switchers. We'll set it up. What switcher is that, Chris? Is that one you got from Sparky? There he is. Add to the stream. Hey, you made it, Wigwag.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Oh, hi. Sean came back too. I don't know about that question, Corey, about details. Randall would probably know more of that. Have a good knowledge of that. Tim, CP368. He's got a lot of knowledge when it comes to trains.
Yeah, he sure does.
Do you gotta go out for laundry, Sean, like we do? But, no, I think we had a good turnout, Wigwag.
Oh yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah.
Did you hear from Mike yet?
No, I don't know where he is. He should be home. He doesn't answer his phone.
He's probably pretty wore out, eh?
Well, Doug is Forever DC is watching us, but he's not in the chat yet. Okay. I've never been too happy with Broadway Limited diesels. Yeah, we get our new washer and dryer be going in about 4 weeks. No more laundromat for us either.
Yep, Dwight. Actually, too.
And he's in the man cave. Someday Dwight will join us instead of being in the chat.
That's my lady's crafting area.
No, but he was chatting me on the phone, Sean.
Right.
He wants to know, are you in your man cave?
Yep.
Yes, he is, Dwight. Any minute now.
That's the other spot.
We're waiting for Mike to come on board. Maybe for Lucky.
It's the other spot.
Nice and clean. Yeah, clean. I like my trains shiny and polished. Clean and shiny.
Just like me. I like mine shiny and polished too.
Yeah, that's right.
Speaking of which, I got a new air horn for this guy, and that one. They both need new air horns on them.
There we go. I just lost somebody.
I think Wigwag turned his camera off.
Oh, okay. I just switched my cameras around. I found out that I can use my Logic camera program to run my cameras through StreamYard. So it's a keystroke to switch the cameras around. Go one to the other. I'm back. High Plains Drifter, welcome. Oh, his OBS crashed too, I think.
Yeah, I figured I better. While I had to leave, I had to go out and start the truck and let it start defrosting before I headed to work, so I could see where I was going.
Okay.
It's still sleeting and snowing pretty good out there.
Yeah. Okay, we lost Wigwag again. He's having computer issues. So that's why Sean's got ends, because he got to share, because takes a lot of space for HO trains.
Well, that wasn't good.
What was that?
That was my charger I just dropped on one of my freight cars.
Ooh.
It didn't do anything to it though.
One of my first locomotives I bought for my father-in-law's memorial when he passed away. It fell on the concrete floor.
Ooh. I had
It got fixed, but that's how I found out about OBR in Tilsonburg. I needed a replacement locomotive. Cause my father used to work for TH&B before he became a minister. He actually used to live down in Phoenix, Arizona. So yeah, and I dropped it. So I found a replacement.
I had a set of Walther's Gold Line 89-foot flat cars. Those ones that you could haul the triple 28-foot trailers on them.
Okay.
And I took them to the club display up there. And when I got ready to take them out, they slid out of the truck and onto the ground, and it busted the steps off the flat car. They were still in the box, but it still broke the steps off on them. And I was like, well, I could go ahead. It didn't hurt the car anywhere else, but I went ahead and ran the car with the steps broken on it, and lo and behold, I found some on Walters' website and ordered a bunch of them. So I still got to put them on yet. I ain't never had time to work on my trains probably close to a year, because it's like I always tell people, it's kind of ironic. The real railroad is taking time away from my model railroading. So
okay, Corey, enjoy your snack. We might still be here. We're waiting for Mike to maybe show up.
Yeah, I can probably stay on another 10 minutes.
10 minutes? Then you gotta fly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't need to be driving too fast on these icy roads. So.
No, you don't want to do that. We want you to come back for next week. You have more stuff to review.
Yeah. It said on my email that my 2 hopper cars arrived, but I haven't ever got them yet. Of course, the way the things are, I'm not surprised, but with the roads in the state.
Oh, okay. He's using his camera. Okay, his phone. If I want to get one of those boxcars, I'm gonna have to be talking to you, because Train World, if you don't spend a certain amount of American money down there to buy something, their minimum shipping is $49 to Canada. American.
Yikes.
And they charge you $10 more if you spend a bit more. Okay, I have a laptop, Wigwag, and I use my tablet. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, it's $59 because they say. Now, I was going to take the box to the post office and see what it cost to ship it back to them, but I never got around to it. And the mailing cost is expensive, but sometimes American dealers figure it's a lot of red tape to get to Canada, so they just They just put a fee to cover their hardship. But it was $59 American. So a Canadian dollar, you take that American money times 1.35, that's what it costs us Canadian money.
Yep.
And then I had to pay duty and a handling fee to so I had to pay a handling fee on the shipping. They include the shipping as part of the value. Hey, Way Across, thanks for showing up. Yeah, Trackside Mike is either he's still traveling, he fell asleep in his truck. Mac Mini, then OBS. Okay, I would think I thought my system was complicated. I just use StreamYard and Chrome on my laptop or my tablet. But Mike should be home by now, but I haven't heard from him though. So I'm not sure if he'll show up. But he should be home now, Derek. Or pretty close to home. He may be tired too. But yeah, we'll stay on for another 10 minutes. If we don't see Mike, we'll pack it in, Randall, okay?
All right.
And you gotta go work anyhow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so Chris says 20 minutes ago he was 10 minutes away, but he has not answered his phone. I don't know where he is. He may have fallen off the track. But that's okay. That is okay. We'll stay on 10 minutes longer. Sean, no, I'm working on the room itself. I need the space to do other work. But I put a call into a woodworking shop supplier in Cayuga about CNC cutting the circles for maybe a possible helix. Well, he should have stayed on the tracks. If he was smart, he would. I'm thinking of doing a hidden staging yard to access the main level through a helix. If you watch Larry the DCC guy, he is building one. That's what got me the idea about building it. But I want to see about having the circles cut in a CNC machine out of plywood. There's Mike. There's a link, Mike. I posted a link, Mike. But yeah, so that's what I'm doing, Sean. I'm looking at idea, but we're still working on trying to figure out a track plan. There he is. No sound. Oh wait, should I do this?
Oh, can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Okay.
You're live. Hey, buddy, I hear. Oh, I lost him. No more CXX videos. Why, Waycross? We lost Mike already. He fell off the track already.
Hey, God, no, I'm here.
Hey, Mike.
There.
How's it going?
Hey,
How's it going?
good.
Going pretty good. Fixing to go to work the yard van here in a little bit.
So you
Go
back in
flip
your
and slide around nice snow.
You back in your house now?
Yeah, I'm in the messy garage.
Messy garage.
Yeah, I got woodworking stuff everywhere, and I got to empty up the truck yet. Yeah, so
I
it was a
got
long
caught
drive.
by the CSX police. Oh, okay, I see, Waycross. It got too close to the tracks.
Did I see the chat too? Oh yeah, I can see the chat.
Yeah, we've been going to almost 2.5 hours. You're
Yeah, it
just
was well.
coming in late. John, John, he did show up. He survived. Oh, we lost him altogether now. So Waycross, why'd you get caught by the CX police? What'd you do wrong?
Dropping in and out.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's what he was doing one day. He was jumping all day. His sales thing was really bad.
Yeah, well, I guess when I was in the States, I only had 2 gigs a day,
Right.
and then I didn't realize that at the train show they had Wi-Fi, so I should have went on
Oh,
Wi-Fi. Did a bunch
Jared
of
wants
live.
to know what did you buy?
What did I buy down at the train show?
Yeah.
Yeah, I bought a couple things, but nothing crazy. Nothing crazy.
No.
No, I
Your
got.
your your you bought your cars here.
Yeah, I seen that. I was watching and listening, mostly listening.
Yeah.
The dog misses me, right? So
Yeah.
See, look. Oh, I forgot. I got the camera set wrong.
you
this
look
is-
better this way.
Yeah. So this is all Randall's fault.
Yeah,
So
you got the BNSF caboose.
Yeah. I got two. One for you, one for me.
Right on.
And my locomotive. I put my locomotive away though.
Okay. And you're hoping to do train show this weekend in Barrie. Right?
That's your plan, right?
Yeah, that's the plan.
You haven't taken off the track yet.
No. So I got a couple things down at the show, but most of the
Chris
time.
wants to know, did you buy one of those flat cars?
Oh, the ones I showed you? Yeah, I bought a couple.
By the way, James, did you order the box car too?
No. That's something I got to talk to. If I want to get that, the only way I'm going to buy it is if I talk to someone like Randall and he buys it for me and you mail it up to me through a cheaper method. And I'll pay it for it.
I mean, I don't know how much cheaper it's going to be, but
I don't know.
we're not going to work something out.
I would like to. Well, they want to spend. You got to spend $75 American, and they make the shipping a little bit cheaper, but they add more to it.
Okay.
But it's not out till the end of March. They have a special box car to go with it at the caboose.
How come Randall's sideways?
He's playing with his camera.
Oh, okay.
Wigwag lost his OBS.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, it crashed on him.
Jeez. Yeah, so some good things. I met Dave down there. I met Heath.
Yep.
I never got over to the YouTube meet and greet at Mini Prince.
Okay.
Just because I was running gondolas on Dry Hill Valley.
Yes, I keep missing your live. I watched the replays though.
Yeah. Yeah, so didn't do a whole lot of lives, but I think it was a pretty good show.
Well, when you were heading to the border, Bernard and Sparky were live at Utica.
Yeah.
They were there for over an hour.
For a bit. I was at the border waiting.
There he is. He's back. Yeah, so they were there for over an hour.
Yeah.
So that was pretty good for them.
They're quite a ways behind us, and they're in Utica.
Yeah, and they took a side trip. They didn't wait to go home.
Yeah.
But Bernard had to go all the way to Toronto yet too.
Yeah. Well, I had to go to Simcoe, drop off a couple guys, and then.
I have no control what Lauren brings, Sean. He's his own boss. We just wait till he buys and we go look.
Oh, you mean up to the Barrie show?
Yeah, he's bringing your pre-orders you buy, I guess. If you order something, he'll bring it to the show.
Yes, he did say that last Monday. If you order something,
Yes.
just get a hold of him. He will bring it to the show.
I'm still waiting for my invoice for my SD60.
Okay.
Chris got his on Friday, so I emailed Hilda tonight. My SD60.
Okay. Nice.
Chris got his on Friday, so I emailed Hilda tonight. SD60. Looks like I'm getting echoing. Chris got his on Friday, so I emailed Hilda.
Oh, Wigwag, we got YouTube up too.
Looks like I'm getting echoing. Oh, it must be. Someone's YouTube is up. There it is.
There you go.
Yeah.
Better stop it from echoing.
So I messaged Heath last night. He did a really good job on his live streams, giving a tour for us.
Yep. And congratulations to Heath. He hit 2,000 subscribers.
Oh.
Yeah, she posted yesterday.
That's good. Missy J was host last night. She did a good job of that.
Yeah.
For the first time hosting.
I was mostly in bed pretty much every night down there at like 9:30.
You stay in a motel, I guess? You had a motel or hotel?
Yeah, we stayed at the Hampton Inn.
Okay.
Hey, there's Kitty Cat.
There's a cat.
So, yeah, it was a good show. I definitely go back again. It's -9 here now. And
yes, it's going to be cold tomorrow. Oh, I have a surprise for you, Mr. Mike.
What you got?
Well, my friend's son-in-law, he's in the second year apprenticeship for a crane operator.
Nice.
He's gonna check your company out.
Yeah. Always looking for guys. Could be.
I know he works at Taylor Steel right now.
Could be a busy.
You never know.
You never know.
That's right. So I told him to go search out. So he's gonna do some research anyhow.
Okay.
That means you'll get another body at work and you have time off.
I don't have time off. It looks like
nothing wrong with that.
August, September.
But Wigwag, are you live?
I think so.
Okay, good. Good night, RFNL Real Fanny. Thanks for showing up. I appreciate it.
Get out of the way.
Looks like you had a good chat there for.
We had over 40. Over 40.
Yeah, I seen 45 at the start.
Yeah, no, we had a good turn, and we had good night, John. We had good, lots of thumbs up.
Night, George.
Good. Yeah, I'll do. A couple.
Hey, George, I'll get your track gauge out this week, bud.
And my friend Leo was here. Good night, Leo. I appreciate it. We'll set up a time to come out to your place and we can run my Katos on your track.
Yeah. And
maybe we can go live there.
There you go.
Maybe I thought I can go there on a. He has to be careful. He works IT for the hospital.
Okay.
Cybersecurity. Hi, bye, Scooby. Okay, hi, bye, Scooby.
That's FL.
Oh, okay.
Dog.
Florida Railroad Dog.
Yeah.
So we blame Randall for the caboose, and they blamed Dwight for the locomotive because of the pumpkin. But it is a nice locomotive, though.
Yeah, scale trains, eh?
Oh yeah, it's beauty.
Beauty, eh?
You want one of those now?
Yeah, I'll have to wait a bit. Let the wallet.
I'll tell you what, they'll pull a lot of cars, James.
Well, that's good. I only need one to pull then. So if I had 20 well cars with 2 stacks on, it'll pull it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It'll probably pull twice that many. Maybe 3 times that many.
I was thinking.
I'm hoping
the Kansas City Southern Tier 4
train show on Sunday. See if I can find a good deal on secondhand well cars. We'll see.
Yeah, I was just getting ready to say the Kansas City Southern Tier 4 that we ran. We got all the way up to 64 cars with it. With one locomotive. It's actually on the live stream. You'll actually see it pulling that train on the live stream I did from the October display.
Oh, okay, okay.
The
That's
Ather Genesis FD70 ACU also pulled 64 cars.
Mike,
The
that would save our wallet.
Kansas City Southern ES44, we got to 55 cars before we started having a couple of issues with some of the freight cars.
Well, right now I checked to buy Walters mainline well cars, they're $32 at OBR per car.
What's a 6-pack?
I haven't checked the 6-pack yet.
Yeah, the 5-packers at Lombard Hobbies are 99.
Yeah, I think 6-pack is like 135, 140.
Okay.
Yeah, that's retail though.
Yeah.
That's direct from Walters. But if you go like to Lombard or Midwest Mile Road, you can get them quite a bit cheaper.
Well, definitely.
Maybe even like Yankee Dabbler or somewhere even has them cheaper.
So that's on my wish list anyhow.
Walters,
I'm gonna look and see what I can find. Look anyhow.
Walters mainline down at the show, I think they were, I want to say like $90 or something.
American.
Yeah.
So that's 100.
5-pack.
Yeah, 5-pack. Maybe they're cheaper.
That's good buy.
That's good buy.
That's good buy.
I bought a big bag of static graphs. $30 from Express Scenery.
Chris is asking, did you get your SD60 yet?
Yeah, I got my 3. I picked them up Thursday.
Oh, okay, I don't got mine.
Yeah.
Waiting for the email. I emailed Hilda though tonight.
Yeah,
I talked about it last week.
They were mailing them out. They were shipping them when I was there Thursday night.
Yeah.
Doing a lot of boxing, a lot of inventories, and
yeah.
You'll get it.
Oh yeah, I'll get it eventually.
Back where they're sending out.
Chris, did you get your sticker from Wigwag?
Yeah, I got my sticker.
Oh, speaking of stickers, I sent you a link for stickers. I checked them out. I'm waiting for an email back. It's to get 150 stickers costs about $75.
That's not bad.
They're based in out west, Canadian company.
Okay.
I put the link in the messenger we deal with.
Yep.
So I was going to order them eventually, but I just waited till the end of the month. But I wanted to see the proof. But they do vinyl stickers and do right online. Pricing pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, fellers, I hate to run, but I better give myself plenty of time to get to work. So,
okay, Randall, I appreciate
being on with you guys. So,
yeah, thanks for coming out and helping.
Thanks for driving
no problem.
To the rest of the world for us. I appreciate it.
You got it.
And I'm gonna probably start unpacking because I have.
Yeah, I'm gonna call it quits tonight. We were just hanging out to give you time to pop in.
Okay, appreciate it.
All right, well, catch you guys later.
Yeah.
Okay, Randall. Thanks, eh?
See you guys. Yep, no problem. Thanks, guys. Have a good one.
All right. Yeah, I just waiting for you to give you a few minutes to pop on, and everybody's waiting patiently to show up, so that's good.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, no, it's good. Everybody's running the live stream. We saw, I think we got to see the show firsthand from our chair.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to go that far and drive, but
I was over.
But I tell you that Utica spot, their Sparky's drop, that's a good spot for real penny.
Yeah, I drove 1,400 kilometers today.
But you didn't drive, right?
No, Lauren did, but still.
Yeah.
Is
this truck a crew cab like yours?
Cab and a half.
So you didn't have a full seat like you. You should use your truck.
Well, there's 5 of us.
Oh. You sat 3 in the back row?
Yeah, 3 in the back.
Oh, jeez. That must be uncomfortable.
It was a good fit.
Oh, yeah.
3 short guys in the back.
It's probably Lauren had a full-size truck like you.
No. Well, he's got a long box, right? But, yeah, it was a good time.
Yeah.
Good show down there, and definitely probably go back again for sure.
Yeah, well, that's good. Next year, I guess. Chris wants to go next year.
Yeah, never know.
My friend from Stephen Lotto from Montreal, he said he was going down.
There's a
Uh,
lot of Canadians there.
yeah, well, but if you live close to the American Canadian border in Quebec, you're not that far away.
No,
You're
6 hours. Talked to a few guys from Ottawa. They were only 6 hours to get there.
Yeah. So
So
how long was the drive coming back?
8 hours, and then don't forget I got 2 hours from there. So a little
You're
over.
right. And how was the border crossing for you? In and out quick?
Yeah, no worries, no problems.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
I guess you're back to work tomorrow, or are you off tomorrow?
No, back to work.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's why I want to get unpacked and hit the hay.
Yeah. Okay, sir. Well, I want to thank everybody for waiting this long for our good friend Mike to show up.
Hey, thanks for waiting until I got home.
Yes, you did. Should let everybody know Mr. Mike is almost close to having 400 subscribers, too.
Yeah.
You're close.
I'm close, am I?
Yeah, you're about minimum 5 away.
Okay, cool.
I have about 30 to go.
Well, keep her coming. We appreciate the support.
Yes, sir.
I got a bunch of videos to download and upload
And stickers for us to have.
Stickers. Yep, we got around the layout. A few AML stickers, not too many of those.
Yeah.
My mini print ones.
Thanks, Derek. I appreciate it coming up.
Yeah. And I don't know if Derek went to the show or not, but I didn't get to meet him. But
Yeah.
I met Dave, Crooked River and Eastern.
Yeah, I saw that.
And
I did see that. I kept missing your lives. I just panned out the day where it was going, but I missed it. But I did watch Heath through most of his lives.
Yeah.
Even during
Great job.
he was breaking down some areas of himself, and he was breaking up on the video.
Well,
I was having a video issue setting things up the other day. I was talking with Rick Bailey about that. I was having a conflict between my ports for some crazy reason for the cameras. But I found out that if I use the Logitech program, I can access both cameras from a keystroke down.
Nice.
I can switch around really quick and easy. So I have two cameras without going into StreamYard. But I tried to look at the idea of putting StreamYard through Facebook. I couldn't see if I had an option, but I have to talk to you about that later. Maybe I've never done it before. I might have to buy StreamYard to do it though.
I think you can do it on the free version.
I couldn't see it anyhow. I need some help.
Yeah, no worries. All right, buddy.
Okay, buddy. Good night, everybody, and thanks for showing up. And we'll keep it on the tracks till next week. Next Monday is on Mike's channel.
On my channel.
He should be still alive.
Okay, let's maybe we'll do a pour.
A pour, okay.
Get that corner done so I can get it hooked to the.
You can do an unboxing, a new unboxing.
Yeah, there you go.
On the track.
And hopefully
that's pocket money for Sunday for me.
There you go.
Depends if you got any left though.
Yeah, I got some in the wallet.
Oh, I know. Night, John.
All right, buddy.
Okay, I'm gonna end the broadcast.
Keep it on the tracks.
Yes, sir.